Let's begin with how I started to play soccer. I love soccer and I play for an elite team called Nova ECNL, though I had not found my passion for soccer till my U6 co-ed team. I love to get pumped up and score, but if it wasn't for the two boys telling me to play who could score the most goals in a game, I would still be picking flowers with the rest of the girls on my team. What I mean to say here is that without the competitive boys that push me to play my best, I wouldn't have found the community that supports me through academics and athletics. And I say that girls should be allowed to play sports with boys. I mean, look at my life. I found the love for a game through a co-ed team. No girls challenged me to a game. Today I will cover why boys should be able to play sports with girls. There is existing problems with equality and stereotyping. Letting boys and girls play sports with each other may fix the problem, but there will be less stereotyping and more equality in the modern world. So there are many problems facing women and girls today, but it starts when a society shapes young women. The first example of this is the U.S. women's soccer team salaries versus the U.S. national team men's team. Grant Wall, a journalist and best-selling author for Sports Illustrated, says Carly Lloyd, Alex Morgan, Hope Solo, Megan Rapinoe all say that the team is paid almost 4 times less than the U.S. men's team, and they bring in a revenue of $20 million, but they still get paid 4 times less. This shows that even when women bring in millions of dollars, they still get paid less. Another problem is stated by Sarah Spain, an ESPN Women's.com columnist and a host for SportsCenter reporter for ESPN, who says the biggest obstacle for women is they don't receive respect that is automatically afforded to male athletes. Her statement is to the point and honest, but really captures the struggle for women in athletics and in the modern world. The second problem facing women is stereotypes. Planned Parenthood defines stereotypes as a widely accepted judgment or bias about a group or person, even though it is overly simplified and not always accurate. Planned Parenthood also states that stereotypes about gender can cause unequal and unfair treatment of a person's gender. While doing research for this topic, I found comments on articles saying that women shouldn't be able to play sports with boys because they are weaker and more emotional. But this is a stereotype and is not true. Even though women face these problems, they can be fixed, and here's how. To solve the problem of stereotyping, the article, Should Boys Be Allowed to Play Sports with Girls on the Same Team, states that a girl playing sports with boys will help the girl improve, making her stronger, faster, and more powerful as an athlete than she would be playing with girls. According to Laura E. Burke, a child psychologist, sometimes between the ages 9 and 11, children start to develop stereotypes. And when learning to view the opposite gender as a friend and not sending something imitating can help by playing co-ed teams. This is also useful throughout life. Both quotes assert that girls and boys alike can benefit from the problem of stereotyping by playing co-ed sports together. To fix the problem of unequal pay for the women's national team, some of the players have decided to come up with a lawsuit with the Equal Employment Opportunities Commission, a government agency accusing U.S. women of wage discrimination because of how much more the men's team is getting paid. Change. That's the word that comes into my head when I hear about all these different problems and how they can be fixed. No stereotypes. Imagine if children learn to grow up in a society where everybody's equal. That means that everybody's treated equal, and when they make decisions when they're older, they will probably be in favor of equality. This is why there will be no more girly or tomboy. Everybody can just follow the path they choose. Equal pay for equal work. Alex Morgan said that. That is a really important quote, and she's somebody that inspires me and she's fighting for what she believes in. And for all the other girls that want to play for their country, that is powerful. So I say, the world is changing. Women in past generations and future generations are fighting for what they believe in. And one of the things that I believe will fix this problem is girls and boys playing sports together. Start them at a young age, and then they will grow up to believe everybody is equal. And in the end, I hope that you learned something, and I hope to see you rooting for me in the 2024 Summer Olympics. Thank you.